My name is Meredith, and my personal walk with Jesus started 4 to 5 years ago. I struggled with accepting myself, finding ways to still be popular while staying out of the bad, and I mostly struggled with my family. At this point in my life, it wasn't that I didn't believe in God, I thought God didn't believe in me. I would feel temporary happiness here and there, but for the most part, I felt lonely and empty. Living a different life from the crowd sounded impossible to me, even though I knew it was exactly what needed to be done. For me, it was hard to believe something I couldn't see, and that's why I think faith is so hard to wrap our heads around. We can control what we see, but we have no control over what we cannot see. I attended 3 different churches alone, searching for acceptance. Not being old enough to drive, my parents dropped me off and picked me up every Sunday, unaware of the faith I was getting myself into. Going to church alone at such a young age used to be one of the most challenging parts of my faith. I was afraid what my friends and family would think of me, but I was in search of something huge, something that would actually matter at the end of my life. I lost many, almost all relationships and friends from my new life. I grew lonely and begged God for new ones. As always, He listened closely and came through. I was invited to Oak Ridge by Alex Steekman around this time, and looking back, I believe God's timing has never been a coincidence. Before picking up a Bible, I bought into the lie that there is more than one way I can be accepted into heaven. However, in that book, I found an answer to every question I could ever ask. I found the answer my life depends on in Acts chapter 4, verse 12. There is salvation in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. Apart from what I believed, my friends and family will not save me, my family will not save me, and I will not save me. I'm now confident there is no other way to be saved. The most difficult to understand was that God, the one who knew no sin, took my sin. And still today, I'm not sure I'll ever comprehend that love for me. The biggest relief for me has become that God is not looking at my outward appearance. I think as a girl, I have worried and stressed over what people will think of me based on the way I look. I can't help but fall to Proverbs 31 that says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." While that verse is not well known to the world and society we live in, I know that God looks at the heart. An outward appearance has become so attentive in this world and has been titled as true beauty. As a young woman, I have learned that God wants me to love Him, to fear Him, and to walk so closely to Him. And that is the most beautiful to me, to have the most soft, gentle spirit. Because I am so crammed by the struggles of this world, I am thankful for the God I have and all He has to offer me. Because of my God, I now feel accepted, forgiven, and I finally feel at home.